Tess, how are you feeling?
Jumpy as a frog. What happened?
We're trying to find out. She looks ready to bolt. Can I get you anything?
Just get this over with so I can go home, please.
Tess, the woman who did this is a suspect in a serial killer case. Don't worry, you aren't the target. You were just a way to get in the building. But she's taken another agent hostage, and we need to know everything so we can find him.
Oh, Lord. Mama said this job was a bad idea. I should have listened. I'll help, but I don't know what I can tell you.
Tell me what you remember.
I got off work and I came out here. I was stepping over to my car and someone asked if I had dropped something. I started to turn around and then she blew this powder in my face and I don't know. I can't remember past that.
You're all right, Tess. You're safe now. Did she have a southern accent too?
No, she sounded like she was from around here.
What did she look like?
She had blonde hair and a long coat, I think. I didn't see her face. I'm sorry.
Any other details? What kind of build? How tall?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Maybe your height? Sort of average build?
Can you give me a minute, Tess? I need to review some facts.
All right, but not too long. I'm sorry. I just really want to get home.
Of course. Tess, thanks for staying for this. I know it'll be tough, but I need for you to think about what happened and remember as many details as possible.
I'll try, Agent.
Just her working. There's nothing to help me here. That woman put in her pocket? Tess, would you check your pockets for me?
My pockets? All right. It's not mine, I swear. How did you know?
Call it a hunch. And don't worry, I know it's not yours. Thanks for staying to talk to me, Tess.
I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Everything helps narrow it down. Get yourself checked out at the hospital. Someone will give you a ride there. And if you do think of anything, give me a call.
I will. Oh, I'm sorry. I never got your name.
Erica Reed.
Someone was looking for you. Her name was Cordelia? You weren't in when she came by and everything was all crazy with what happened to Director Davies? I took down her number and left it with Gwen when I got off my ship.
Thanks. I'll get it from her.
I don't think this job is for me after all. This is all just too much, but good luck with your case.
Take care, Tess. Looks like McAdams is calling everyone back in. I should go check in with him. This is McAdams' office now. Again. It was his years ago when he was branch director here. He's come full circle. McAdams?
Agent Reed?
It wasn't Tess. She was drugged and locked up in her car before anything happened up here.
Shit. Does she remember anything about the person who came at her?
Nothing too useful. Sir, given what was done to Sully in the case he was working on, I really believe that...
The wise monkey. I thought of that too. I've told IT to get you access to his computer. Get on his computer and find whatever info on this you can.
Abduction isn't part of the MO. She's gotten bolder. Something must have changed for her.
Find out what. Wise monkey is your case now, Agent Reed. Find Agent Sullivan as soon as possible.
I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
This is Sully's desk. This place is a mess. At least the file I need is on top. All the trademarks of a Southie boy. The Pats, the Sox, the Celtics, and a big, huge Irish family. He's got 3 brothers and 5 nieces and nephews. God only knows how many cousins. You're gonna tell this crazy story to them over some beers at the next family reunion. Promise. Sully's stress ball always looks like it's laughing at me. Sully's hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files. Let's see what you got. The third victim was Colleen Lavery, a sophomore-year Berkeley student majoring in performance. Found on a stage at the school, pushed from a set balcony and stabbed during the night. Her tongue and eyes were removed. This was the first time the killer removed more than one organ. A silver charm shaped like a G-clef was found with her. First victim, Luke Jensen. Recently graduated Berkeley College of Music. He was found behind his apartment in Brighton, pushed off a fire escape, stabbed, and his eyes removed. A silver violin-shaped charm was later found at the scene. Second victim, Nick Stewart, aka DJ Abhorrence. He spun at Jaunty Abyss, a club in downtown Boston. Pushed from a staircase outside the club, stabbed, ears removed. A silver bell-shaped charm was found with his body. Fourth and most recent victim, Heather Ann, a retired opera singer who also gave lessons. found in her home. She'd been pushed from the upper landing of the stairs, killed on the first floor. Lived alone, no witnesses. Kelsey was one of her students up until last spring. Eyes, ears, and tongue removed. A piano charm was found at the crime scene. Sorry, busy this weekend. I can be a real bitch sometimes. Whoa, this one's from the director of the FBI. It is with great regret that I must inform the Bureau of the passing of Madison Davies, the director of the Boston field office. She was killed in the line of duty during a most recent case in Boston. Madison served with the FBI for 22 years. An excellent agent whose history of work speaks for itself. She was a sharp-minded woman with an unerring dedication to her job, an example to us all, and she will be greatly missed. Effective immediately, Samuel McAdams will be the acting director of the Boston field office until further notice. Sincerely, Brandon Rahal, FBI Director. Boston office agents and employees. As you know from Director Rahal's email, I am filling in as the acting director in the wake of Madison Davies' death. I will be arriving in Boston in a few hours. Like you, I considered Madison a personal friend, and I have every intention of bringing her killer to justice. You can best aid in this endeavor by continuing your current assignments with your full attention. And if you are pulled onto other cases or assignments, give those your full attention as directed. As details of the funeral arrangements for Madison are made by her family, they will be communicated to you. Samuel McAdams. Southie Townie boys. Don't forget our game against the Somerville Ballers is this Saturday at 2, and they've got their ringer, the infamous Miles Goodhue, in the lineup. Warm up and stretch those kicking legs, boys. Hey bro, any ideas for Mom's birthday next week? As usual, no list. Think she'd like one of those ebook things? I'll make dinner reservations at the factory. You bringing Erica? Brandon. I just gotta make sure he's going. I don't have any evidence to look at right now. The case database. I can access closed and current cases here. The wise monkey killer is fixated on the removal of the eyes, ears, and/or tongues of her victims. Each victim has been pushed from a height, stabbed in the abdomen, and then had one or more of these sense organs removed. Cause of death has either been from the head trauma of the fall or bleeding out from the stab wounds. Removal of the organs has always been post-mortem. Kelsey was gaining confidence as she continued to kill. Looks like Sully thought they might all be connected to her and the deaths were part of some personal vendetta. Makes sense. Revenge killings are fairly common for female serial killers. Her method's particularly gruesome, though. Question is, why Sully? We've only had this case for a few weeks. How'd she even know he was on it, much less have time to plan this?